Welcome back to Giant Freakin' Robot. Mad Max Fury Road is one of the best action movies of all time. It's driven by eye-popping stunt sequences, and it's anchored by Charlize Theron, who has, over the course of her career, proven she can sell the idea of herself as a legitimate threat in a fight scene on screen. Now the next Mad Max installment is here, and it's failing at the box office. We think we know why. For Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga, writer-director George Miller cast Anya Taylor-Joy to play a younger version of Charlize Theron's Furiosa character from Fury Road. In the process, he may have killed the Mad Max franchise. Furiosa has underperformed at the box office. While the movie received overall very positive reviews and reactions, it's not quite to the level of universal praise and love Mad Max Fury Road earned. Some of it is likely because Furiosa is a different kind of movie. It's more character-driven than stunt-driven, and while it does contain some amazing Mad Max-style chases and explosions, the most exciting action scenes in the movie are old clips from the previous film shown after the credits. There was probably no way to match Fury Road in the action chase scene realm, which is likely why George Miller focused his prequel more on the life of Furiosa overall than on one amazing, endless chase. It works, mostly, but it would have worked a lot better and had a much easier time finding a big audience if Miller hadn't cast Anya Taylor-Joy as Furiosa. Anya is a good actress, and she's done excellent work. She's also beautiful. But she does have an extremely unique look, the kind of look George Miller may have thought would be a natural fit for his post-apocalyptic world of weirdos. But there's a problem. Anya Taylor-Joy is a very, very tiny woman. She's too petite to convincingly play any kind of action hero, let alone one that can easily beat up the actor best known for playing Thor in the Avengers movies. This is especially evident in the movie's penultimate moment, which happens not in an action scene, but in a one-on-one confrontation between Furiosa and her tormentor Dementus. Dementus is played brilliantly by Chris Hemsworth. In this scene, he's on his knees in front of Furiosa and totally at her mercy. George Miller filmed this as a wide-angle shot from the side. Miller's intention in this choice is likely to show how small Furiosa is in comparison to Dementus, perhaps as a symbol of the massive disadvantages she had to overcome to reach this point. The scene looks laughable. Hemsworth appears as if he's kneeling in front of a small child. Hemsworth is on his knees and Taylor-Joy is standing straight and tall at her full height. Yet even on his knees, Hemsworth feels far bigger and far more dangerous than his foe. It's not that Anya Taylor-Joy is exactly short. She's listed at 5 feet 8 inches tall. That's only a little shorter than Charlize Theron, who is 5'10". Yet I have no doubt that Charlize's physicality would have totally and utterly sold this scene. Charlize isn't just taller. She's obviously stronger and heavier. Anya Taylor-Joy's arms are the size of Chris Hemsworth's shoelaces. Standing there in front of him, it looks as if all he has to do to defeat her is open his mouth and swallow her whole. It's a lot like watching Yoda fight Count Dooku in Star Wars' Attack of the Clones. Yoda is fierce and strong in the Force. The scene is a lot of fun and fairly well done. But Yoda is so ridiculously tiny that at no point does the fight seem serious. And at no point is it truly believable that Yoda could defeat Dooku. And that's okay, because it's a Star Wars movie and nothing about it is grounded or believable. Mad Max is a franchise filled with wild things, but chiefly driven by real stunts being done by real people. And trying to convince yourself that it would hurt Chris Hemsworth if Anya Taylor-Joy punches him is a tall order for any audience. You never, not even for a second, believe that Anya Taylor-Joy can pull off any of the things she's doing in Furiosa. That doesn't mean they aren't still cool. They are, and the movie is a lot of fun, but believable. Not really. It's so obvious from the posters that you don't have to see the movie. People who'd already seen Charlize Theron in the previous Mad Max movie knew how convincing and intimidating Furiosa could be. Those same people took one look at Taylor-Joy on the new prequels poster and said, well, that looks ridiculous. They then deprioritized buying a ticket to see George Miller's movie. None of this is Anya Taylor-Joy's fault. She's given little dialogue in the movie, and so it's sold almost entirely on her physical performance. She does an admirable job in the film's quieter moments, saying everything that needs to be said with her eyes. But she doesn't have the physical size needed to convey what she needs to, no matter how hard she might try. Maybe if she'd gone the Natalie Portman in Thor Love and Thunder route, becoming a virtual full-time professional bodybuilder before starting filming, maybe then it could have worked. But then she wouldn't have looked like Anya Taylor-Joy anymore, the Anya Taylor-Joy, who is a very good actress with a very specific look. She is a proven performer who was hired in part for that look, even though her look does not at all work with what Furiosa is doing. That's George Miller's fault for casting her, not hers for taking the job. Anya probably assumed Miller knew what he was doing. He didn't, and so Furiosa, our Mad Max Saga, is underperforming at the box office. The brief resurgence of the excellent Mad Max franchise may end here. It's been a fun ride. I'm fine with it. Cue the flamethrower guitar. Until next time, this has been Giant Freaking Robot.